Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another exciting upgrade for the Polaris Ranger. We're going to be putting in these aluminum diamond plate floor panels over top of the existing floor panels. When I bought this used Polaris Ranger, the passenger side floor had a big crack in it, and I went to try to figure out, well, how am I going to fix this, or how am I going to replace this part? And when I priced it out from Polaris, it's a huge piece of plastic. It goes all the way up under the dash, all the way up around the seat platform, and it was ridiculously expensive. These are moderately priced, I think around $175 for the complete set. It's a three-piece set. They come in black finish like this. They also come in a plain brushed aluminum finish as well. They go in really easy, they fit great, and they really spruce up the bottom floor, and of course they make it way more durable than the original plastic. Let's get them installed. As you can see from this side, I've already installed the new diamond plate flooring here, and I've got the screws here, here, and here. There are no screws in the center because it's actually going to be overlapped by the other piece. I'll just give you an idea how that fits in there. This existing plastic piece goes back down. Now all these screws have been taken out of here, and then this diamond plate piece in the center is going to go right over top of that. But it's overlapping this other diamond plate piece using the existing holes from the original piece here. Now, I guess you probably, conceivably you might be able to do without putting that back in underneath it. But I did put it back in and have just laid this over top of it. And then we'll put these holes back in it. None of these holes came drilled in here. You do have to mark them all and drill them all. The diamond plate itself has no holes in it. And I'll show you how we went about making sure we got those holes in the right places. So what I did was I took some 1/4-20, which is what these bolts are, some 1/4-20 rod, put 2 nuts on it, and then sharpened one end to a point. And then I put 3 of these in each of the holes. I set the diamond plate down on top of it, and then holding the diamond plate in place, I smacked it with a rubber mallet. That caused this point to put a small drill point on the bottom of the diamond plate, and then that marked my holes where this was, and then I just drilled through it. I'm going to do the same for the rest, and I'll show you how we do that. Okay, so I've got all 3 of these started. Let me move this out of the way here so I can get to the hole there. So I've got all 3 of these started, and we'll tighten them down a little bit. With my points sticking up so that we can Alright, so now we'll get the plate and we'll put it on there and we'll tap it with the rubber mallet. Alright, so I went ahead and tapped the plate with the rubber mallet, got my holes marked on the back side from the points, and I drilled them out, and now of course my fit is just as I would expect. It's dead on. And then of course we're ready to put the piece into the middle. Easy as that. course, the reason for the double nuts on here is so I can easily back these back out. If I only put the one nut on there, I wouldn't be able to grip the rod itself. So just in case they get a little too snug down in there, because this is a little bit rusted out, this plate down in there, having that second nut on there and having these snug together allows that to come right back out. I did buy some new OEM Polaris screws for this, just because the ones that I pulled out were rather rusty. I mean, you don't have to buy the OEM ones. You can buy these black oxide screws all over the place. Okay, so we're ready to put the centerpiece in. We're going to slide it in there. Then we're going to lift up the front and make sure it's in at the back first. Now we're going to start by putting these two back holes in first to kind of get it lined up, because that's the easiest way to line it up. Here, this one going. Nope, that's not in. That's not in. Better screw. That's a short one and a longer one. Alrighty. Well, there you have it. I gotta tighten up that other side over there, but pretty easy. Once you get them lined up, it's a pretty simple concept to get it all in there. Goes in really nice. Fits really well. There's no gaps at the edges and stuff. The overlap works out nice. This cutout around this one hump here is perfect. Looks good. It's going to be way more durable than the other. All right. All right, so there you go. She's all in. What a difference that makes, huh? Looks much better, much more durable than the plastic ever will be. And you know, even though the plastic was cracked up under it, it's going to protect that plastic from cracking any further. And you know, it's way more durable, way more durable. I'm liking it. So I did want to show you guys this piece here a little closer. It really is just a 1/4 rod with two nuts, 1/4 nuts on it, and a ground point that I ground on the grinding wheel. Again, the 2 nuts is so that once you do get it in the hole, and granted these holes were kind of rusted out, that you can get it back out. If I'd only put the 1 nut on there, I would have had to find a way to either weld it to the rod or do something different. But anyway, that's my point maker, my drill point maker. Works great. Come back next time and I'll show you how I made these backup lights.